What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Austin Nerd Show. Today we're looking at the new G.I. Joe Classified Series B.A.T and Alley Viper figures. So it has been quite a while since we've had any G.I. Joe figures, but we finally got these. They took forever. We had them on pre-order for a long time, and just the places we had them pre-ordered never got them in, but they finally went up on Amazon, so we decided to cancel our pre-orders and go ahead and order them from Amazon, so we finally have them now, and we do have multiple of each, but of course we're just going to be looking at one of each, but both of them look really cool. So the B.A.T looks awesome here, so it's just like a robot trooper for Cobra, but overall I think they look cool and have a lot of cool accessories. And then we have the Alley Viper as well, which is like a SWAT team sort of thing with awesome blue and orange colors for Cobra as well, and has a lot of accessories to go with it that we'll have to look at. So both of these figures look really cool, so we can go ahead and spin the boxes around. So of course we have their logos on the side that pertain to like what they do, and then of course the same pictures there on the back, and then the picture of both of them on the side. I think the Alley Vipers look really cool, especially just that orange and blue looks awesome, and then the B.A.T's pretty okay there as well. But I'm excited to open these and check them out, so let me go and get them open and we'll take a look at them together. Well, let's start looking at the B.A.T, which is a Battle Android Trooper. So B.A.T is an acronym for him, and they were created by Dr. Mindbender to be perfect troopers that are easy to replace and never question orders. They are made with a humanoid design, but with exposed electronics on their chest for easy maintenance, and have arms that can be modified with different weapons. So overall, they look pretty cool, just in this all black and yellow design. Of course, they are part of Cobra, and especially you can see the Cobra there on his shoulder, and just have this overall robotic style design. So they have this sort of basic face, so it has like the visor piece and the all silver with the all black helmet. So again, with these robots, they don't really have any like face designs or anything, so they are just basic all covered up figures in the all black. So they have the black top, I guess you'd say like a shirt or something, because it does look like a sleeve design. So again, the yellow Cobra there with the chest plate, as it mentioned, with that you can easily open and just work on. So there's all sorts of mechanics and stuff in there, but we have this nice like black covering that just goes onto it, and then we have some straps that go around again in yellow with like some grenades and stuff there that go around to the back, again more robotic style pieces. And then going down, we have a yellow bell around with some pockets and then a holster there. Of course, the robotic arms you can see, so pretty much just above the elbow down is all robotic arms. The pants going down the legs with some like different straps and coverings. Knee pads there going into the all yellow boots with some nice silver details on them. But of course, they're all robots, they're big clunky boot designs and stuff. So pretty interesting design overall for the B.A.Ts. I think they look pretty cool, but with their mini robots, I don't have as much interest in them because I'm just not a fan of robots. So these don't interest me nearly as much, but I think the design overall is pretty interesting. But let's go and do his movement. So his head can twist all the way around, a little bit difficult there. You can look down that far and up that far, so not bad. And it does have the neck joint as well, so the additional like little neck piece can twist around in there as well, which I can't get it straight out for some reason. Then we get the shoulders that can come up to 90 and have a butterfly joint, and of course that can also rotate around. We get a bit of a bicep twist in there, so twist around, and then we get the double elbow joint, so it can bend up here. So at first I thought it was a single elbow joint, just this joint here bending, but then it also bends up higher and can pretty much bend all the way up on itself, which is really cool. I like that elbow design. Then we get the wrist that can twist around and flex back and forth. Then we get the ab crunch in the middle, so crunch forward and crunch back, so pretty decent crunching there. And then we get a twist all the way around at the waist, which also feels like it has some crunch in there as well, so just this lower section can rock back and forth some as well. The hips can come up to 90, out to the side that far. Pretty much, yeah, I can do the splits. And with the G.I. Joes, if you move them out, they kind of lower down, but you can easily just pop them back up in there. Then we get the thigh twist that's a little bit stiff, but can twist all the way around. A double knee joint that bends up that far to the back, not far from kicking his butt. Shin twist at the top of the boot, and then the foot can flex back and forth and twist side to side. So he is a robot, but has really good movements and pretty much the standard movements that all the G.I. Joes have, which is pretty good. So overall, I don't have really any issues with this figure, and I think he works out pretty well. Now, he comes with a lot of accessories. So first off, as I mentioned, they're easy to replace and stuff if damaged. So we get some damaged pieces. So first off, we have a helmet design. So we have a helmet where, you know, part of the visor plate is all cracked off, and part of the helmet, I guess, is as well. And you see the robotic underneath with the blue eye there, as well as a chest plate that we can switch out again with more damage. So he's been hit and stuff. It's got some holes and some dents and everything in that chest plate. So if we want to have an all damaged version, and then we get some weapon accessories. So first off, we have a gun. So a nice like just handgun design here, all in gray that we can put into his hand, or we'll just go and stick into the holster for now. And as I mentioned, they have arms that can be switched out. So he's very much like Trapjaw from Masters of the Universe. So he comes with a lot of different hand accessories. So first off, we have a flamethrower. So there's a flamethrower that looks much like a flamethrower. So where like the little pilot light would come out, and then the gas shoots out to shoot out the flame. So that is really cool. one, you just pop the arms off and switch these out. And then we also have a laser gun, so it looks like a little spiral gun there, but it's supposed to be a laser gun design. And then a claw hand as well, so a nice big old claw piece there, which looks really cool. So we can switch some of these out that I'll try here in a second, as well as a backpack piece that we can use to hold them. So nice big black backpack piece here with all sorts of like robotic designs. As you can see in the top, maybe you can see there's different holes down in there, and then a hole on the side here, so you can store the different weapons. So I like to take the flamethrower and the laser gun and pop them in here. They're pretty stiff to like get popped in the top, but I like to stick those in there, as well as then take the claw and stick it onto the side here, so they just hang off just like that. So that is pretty cool. And then we can take and just pop it right into his back, so he has all his different little accessories and stuff right there with him. Besides that chest plate and the damaged head, he has all the accessories and weapons right there with him, which I really like, because I like the G.I. Joes when they can just pretty much hold everything they come with. So that is cool. But let's try and switch out one of the hands. So I assume they just switch out at the hand piece here, and you can just take one. Maybe let's put the like flamethrower in. So there's the flamethrower on his hand, and that looks really cool there. And let's take the gun and try and put it into his other hand here. And there's the handgun in his hand, so he holds that pretty well. So that is really cool just to have that all there together. And as I mentioned, we have bought multiple of these. So here we have the other one that's more all damaged, so I put the damaged head and chest plate on. So there we have our two bats there together, which look really cool. So very nice design just overall for the bats. Like I said, they're not my favorite things because they are robots, but I do really like just their design. I think they're probably one of the best G.I. Joe figures we've had so far, just overall movement wise and easy to stand and everything. So that is just really cool overall for the bats. Now, as I said, I didn't have any issues with the bat. Unfortunately, I do have an issue with the Alley Vipers. Now, the Alley Vipers I like so much more, just their overall look. I love that orange and blue design of like their sort of like camo design with the orange and blue. Just looks super cool. I love the look of these figures. Just have an issue I'll point out with him. But Alley Vipers are urban assault specialists with equipment similar to SWAT teams, but are used to instigate chaos, suppress opposition, and spread fear. So these are people that create a lot of chaos. And overall, like I said, I love the look of it. Just the orange and blue design just looks really cool. I love the look of this, and I do believe my brother had an Alley Viper figure back when he was a kid, so I played with it throughout the 90s. So it was one of the old O-ring figures, so this look is very just classic and nostalgic to me just because of that. But overall, I love the look of this design and everything, just so much about it. So it has a whole face cover with nice blue design there around his face, of course Cobra logo up on top, and the all orange helmet, when I like even has like the little teeth design there at the bottom, and it has this face place on the top that I just already put on that you can slide down, so it kind of covers up, protect their face. So I already just threw this on there just to throw there, so I like that open and closed design with that. Then you can see at the neck it's got some blue going down into it, and then just the all orange outfit with the blue details. So the orange vest on top, orange outfit underneath with the sleeves going down to the black gloves, a cod piece here around his waist, so it kind of covers up his body. Legs going down with the orange and blue, has some holsters on his thigh, knee pads there, and then black boots with the brown coverings, which unfortunately, as you can see, I have like the boots like straight on with the legs here, but the little like shin guard pieces are off to the side, so that's really annoying with this. And then it's also the issue I have with him is the feet, that the foot on the left, it's always the left feet on these figures, is like really weak. So as he stands, his foot just goes like this, so he just completely falls forward all the time. As you can see, it's not much movement, and overall the joint is pretty stiff. It's just this section right here in the front, it just has easy movement, which really stinks because he keeps falling over. So I have an issue with all these figures, just keep falling over, which is really annoying. So like I put him down and see he keeps like falling forward, and it's this left leg, so I have to try and get it in the right position and the foot twisted exactly right to where he won't fall forward. And that's happening with many of our G.I. Joes, so I don't know what's with the left foot on this. But enough with that, let's go and do the movement. So the head can twist all the way around, and it's like the bat as well that has the two separate neck joints, so he can look down that far and up that far, and then again the separate neck piece that kind of twists around wherever it wants to as well. Then the shoulders come up to 90 and have the butterfly joint, of course can rotate all the way around. We get a bicep twist, the double elbow joint that bends up pretty much all the way up on itself, and the wrist can twist around and flex back and forth. There, I'm sure there's ab crunches and twists and everything up there. There we can twist around at the waist, but yeah, I'm sure there's different crunches, but with the whole vest covering up, it's hard to really see any of that. The hips can come up to 90, out to the side, the far, again, the drop down hips, you gotta push them back up in. Thigh twist all the way around, a double knee joint that bends up that far to the back, very close to kicking his own butt. Shin twist at the top of the boot, and then the foot flexes back and forth and can twist side to side. So as I said, overall, pretty good figure and has really good joints just like the bat did. It's just that stupid foot that makes him hard to stand that's really annoying. And he comes with a lot of accessories, so he has a really good number of them. So first off, we're going to do, he has these two knives. So he comes with two little knife things here that has different places to store them. So one is up on his chest here, so we can just take and slide this up in there. I don't know if it needs to go a certain direction or not, but we can just slide it up in there, as well as one on his forearm here. So he has the little holder there that we can slide it into. So we have the one on the chest and the forearm there, which is cool. He comes with a handgun pistol that we can put into the holster on his thigh, so nice like futuristic pistol design that we can again slide into here. He comes with a big backpack piece, so this big all black backpack with the Cobra logo on it there and all sorts of things, little grenades and pockets and everything there. So pretty cool. We can take him, just pop this into his back, so it just sits right on there. And then he comes with a number of guns. So like first off, we have this gun that I thought when I originally saw it looked like a shotgun, just the overall design. It looks very much like a pump action shotgun with a little scope on top and everything. But then he also comes with a grappling hook that sort of matches with the design, and this does have a hole on it. So I assume we can take and just pop the grappling hook in there, and then it has the little hole design, so you can take like a little rope and tie on there if you want to have that for the grappling hook. So I don't know if that's just a grappling gun or if that's just an additional accessory piece that goes onto it or what the deal is, but that's pretty cool. And with this, you can actually stick it on the backpack, so it has like this little peg piece here, and the gun sort of fits perfectly in there, so it just slides on there like that. So a nice storage place for the gun. And then he also comes with some other guns. So first off, we have, I guess would be like a little Uzi gun. So it has a little Uzi with the handle and all sorts of attachments. That has a nice scope and everything on top. So nice little Uzi gun, as well as a rifle gun. So a bigger rifle piece here. So it looks pretty cool. It has the magazine sticking off that's similar to this gun. So bigger like rifle style gun that we can put into his hands. And I thought with maybe one of these we'd be able to store, because the backpack does have an additional like little hole piece down here at the bottom right there. So I thought maybe something would be able to slide into it, but I haven't found any pieces that would slide in there, unfortunately. So I guess with the guns, you just have to sort of like pick one to put into his hands, and then one you'd probably have to leave off because of what other stuff he comes with. But let's go and just put this rifle in his hand. So there he is with that rifle. And the final thing he comes with, which is really cool, is that he has the shield. So the shield with all the blue and orange, nice big Cobra logo on there. And if we spin around to the back, we of course have the handle piece. And you can see it also has a nice like screen piece, so a nice like screen that you can like hide behind and still see enemies. It has a nice little scope piece and stuff. So that is just really cool design. So let's go and slide this onto his arm. So there's the shield on his arm, and it's cool that it has the spin around, so if you want to have it straight on or if you want to have it over to the side, you can do whatever you want with it because it has that nice twist around in there. So that is really cool. So there we've got the Alley Viper with the shield and the gun. We can go and lower the mask, and just overall that looks really cool. It's awesome to have this figure. Like I said, I just wish we could figure out how to get him to stand up much easier because his foot keeps giving out, but he just looks really cool. I love the design, like I said, with the orange and blue and just all the weapon accessories and the shield and stuff. Just so many cool things about this figure. And as I said, we did get another one as well, so we have another one just ready and design stuff. So nice little army builder here as well. But overall, I just really love this look and looks really cool. So there's our Bat and Alley Viper figures that are both really cool. Like I said, good, nice army builders. You can buy multiple of both of these, kind of rearrange and do different stuff with them to throw in with your Cobra team. And speaking of Cobra team, we can bring in some of our past figures as well. So we have the Cobra Trooper, and then I forget what these guys are called. They may be Vipers as well. I don't really remember the names. But we have these other two like army builder sort of figures and throw them in here. So our lower ranks of Cobra are starting to fill out more. But I really like both these figures. The Bat and Alley Viper are both really cool. I like them a lot. The Bat is, to me, overall a better figure just because of the joints and stuff. I have no issues with him falling or anything. He is like perfect, but the Alley Viper looks so much cooler and I love that look. So I just need to figure out what to do with their feet because like I said, all the other figures, even like the Cobra Trooper has the exact same issue. His left foot keeps giving out. I don't know what's going on with that, why it's always the left foot on these. But let me know what you thought of these figures down in the comments, and if you enjoyed this review, let me know with a thumbs up. But I want to thank y'all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.